Hello, everybody, to another edition of Paranormal Swamp Talk. I'm your host, Howard Petrie, along with host Miss Rosie Page and Miss Crystal Kohler. Crystal, you're looking mighty fine tonight.
She looks a little pale. I think she needs more blood. Some bronzer and some toner, and yeah.
What's this thing? I'm looking at the page right now on Facebook, and it shows that we got stars now. What the shit is a star?
That means you become an affiliate, I think, with Facebook. People can send you money or something like that.
Yeah. Howard should
That means this show has now become monetized. It can be monetized.
Send me some money.
Yeah. Right?
Daddy gotta eat. Part of me ain't cutting it. Part of me is not cutting it. I'm telling you now, part of me is not cutting it. Tonight we have a special guest, Mr. Ricky Hellard.
What's up, everybody?
What's up,
and Vienna sausages too, man. Them damn things are nasty. I eat them anyway.
Howard, you and I are old enough to remember government cheese wheels.
I love the government cheese.
Right?
That stuff's good, man.
Who's raised on that? Who's raised on that government cheese?
No, man. You get that stuff hot enough, that stuff will like melt steel.
We just lost
where's Rosie?
Hey, I scared Rosie away.
I know you talking about the government cheese and she ran off. She must have got shocked by the government cheese. Oh, ain't no telling with Rosie. She'll be back in hopefully. Might be having some internet problems or something. All right, let's get this thing. Last week's shows were good. Didn't get the viewership that I was looking for, but hey, the people that were here, we appreciate you coming on and listening to us and sharing your time with us. I mean, I really do appreciate that, and I appreciate everybody. What is this? This is I got this question. I don't know who that is, but question for you, Howard. What does it mean when a spirit box repeats what you're thinking about?
It means you posted it on Facebook too much. No.
And tapped in. Yeah. That's for sure.
It means the spirit around you knew what you were thinking about.
Yep.
Yep. I see Rosie in the messenger. I don't know what the heck she's doing. I don't know where she's at. She didn't come back in yet. No. What does it mean when it repeats what you're thinking? Well, if it repeated everything I was thinking, we'd be in some shit. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be in trouble.
Wouldn't we all?
All right, now I'm trying to share this.
Right.
I got this new platform. I upgraded my StreamYard, and I can go to 6 channels. I can go to six different platforms, and I still got to share this thing out. I mean, it's crazy.
Isn't that great? They always make it harder.
I know, man.
Here's the funny thing. First off, hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, James Goodman. Hi, Glenn Morgan. Hi, Chrissy. I don't know who Facebook user is, but hello.
Yeah, for some reason, you
have Facebook user? I know that all too well. Sometimes they just, because they haven't gone in and granted permission for StreamYard username for Facebook. Yeah,
they have to allow that.
Yep.
But I will say this about spirit boxes. Ricky and I had an awesome experience once with a spirit box, and our friend Scott Wilson.
Oh my God! Outside on the backyard of Whole Lake County Jail. I remember that all too good because they wanted a little piece of little Scotty.
They wanted more than a little piece of little Scotty.
They wanted the whole snack.
Let's just say Scotty borrowed $20 from me and headed up to the conjugal visit room.
Yes, he did.
And then he got mad because
there was a bunch of giggling, if I can recall.
Yeah.
Is there any footage of this? Is there any footage?
I think there is actually.
There was at one point, but it's with a group I'm no longer with, unfortunately.
The funniest part about all of that was Scotty was more disappointed that the ghost didn't show up.
Yeah.
Up in that conjugal visit room.
And it was very, very direct and
I'll be honest with you. I was really on the fence how I felt about using spirit boxes until that moment, and here's why. I worked in radio for a long time, and I know there are certain words that were coming through that spirit box
that should not be coming through.
Say on the radio.
Right.
Period.
Just like we'll keep it clean. Rooster is one of them, but the C word for rooster. A lot of F-bombs.
Hey, you're speaking about a regular night by my house.
Right. But I'm keeping it clean for the people. But no, like me personally,
the spirit box, and I know people on the radio aren't saying them.
Yeah.
So something had to be manipulating those frequencies in order for that word to come out.
Oh, definitely. And that's the same thing with the Necrophonic app. I was a skeptic of it to my last trip to Old South. We used it at Old South Pittsburgh. It was counting the numbers of our fingers. I was holding, and I did it numerous times. It was on point. So I held up 5 one time, went to 2, went to 3, so you get a general idea. And it was calling it out. I spelled what my can said. I was drinking a Bang. It said Bang. So I don't know how some of these apps work, but that one, as far as apps go, I can't wait to mess with a little more.
I bought the SB7T.
The new one?
Yeah, and I run it. I don't use the 11 because it confuses me.
Too
more.
complicated.
Yeah,
it's way too complicated.
There's more, but I have a hard enough time with the 7, but
right.
the 11 was just too much for me. To use.
Scott's in the comments saying it's my fault. Why? Because the jailhouse snack opened his friend up. I sacrificed you. That's right.
Well, I was there once with Chrissy and with Corey.
Mm-hmm. Shadow Seekers. Yep. Awesome people right there.
So we were there with them too, and the 13th Dimension team, and a few of our kids, our junior investigators. We took them there for some training. And Scott had another interesting experience at that place with the spirit box.
Uh-oh.
Scott had brought a friend along with him, and his name's Jason. It was his first time investigating, I believe.
Oh, nice.
And literally, Scott's walking through the room telling a joke. He's like, the power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you, kind of thing. And Corey was running that app. And all of a sudden, that app comes up and says, that don't work here, boy.
You hear that, Scott? They know you, man. That don't work here, boy.
I'll tell you right now.
Drop that soap.
If you want to bet it don't work, you tell me where to come. I'll be there. You tell me to go in this prison, I'll be there. But I believe, Chrissy and Scott were both there. They're both in the comments. They heard that, and it was deep. I
would have lost it. That's just too funny.
Oh man!
Whatever it is in federal, don't like me. It's already.
I just had to go back and look at the comments, and had to actually go into Facebook, and there was a comment just made, and I didn't know who the heck it was because it says no Facebook user. It says I call Howard Petrie names all the time. Well, that was only one person, and I said, it's probably her, but I'm not going to. And I wanted to make sure, and sure enough, it was Eileen Jones. So Eileen!
Oh man, I gotta get with her. We gotta have our vacuum cleaner talk. That's something we gotta do.
She knows how to hoover.
Yeah.
All right, there's Miss Rosie. She back.
Got some storms going on here. I didn't think it would do anything, but it did.
Good energy in there.
No.
Yeah.
I love the helmet, by the way.
Gave me the boot. Thank you.
I have to say, I love the World War I style helmet.
Yeah, Army surplus.
There you go.
There you go.
That's what she says. I think I'm really.
Well, you know what, Chrissy? I want a divorce. I thought you loved me and not Scotty.
Hey, Irene. Hey, Scott. Hey, Facebook user.
I think that's Eileen.
Oh, is it? It says Eileen on here, but when I look on Facebook, it said her name. when I was looking at the,
Yeah.
because I was commenting and sharing. Oh yeah, it was saying her name on there.
And we
I
love
can
you,
plug
Chrissy.
the Scan on a Paraforce spirit box and ask something to set it off again. That's really cool.
Yeah, that is.
I do know how to pause the scan on the SB7, but the button's so small to make it scan again. The SB7 is a very small device. It's
It's
only
tiny.
yeah.
Thanks,
Like-
Smith.
Mine just
There's
blew
your
up.
bathroom again.
Batteries. My batteries blew up in mine.
I mean, it would fit inside my
What?
phone.
Oh, you're talking about batteries. I'll come in and ask them that one. I thought I was looking in my bathroom again.
No.
Oh,
We
Oh
can see your
no.
name, Lars. We can see your name. He said, I wonder if I'm the one that says Facebook user. No.
We're all just a big happy family. That's right, Scotty. Hey, Scott
You know, it'd
Smith's
be
in
cool,
here.
Tim.
What's up?
Take one of these and make it into
Oh,
a
what's up,
ghost
Scott?
cam, like
Yeah.
a night vision camera.
There you go.
Rig it up and make it like
That would work.
equipment. That'd be cool.
and Chrissy says there's plenty of her to go around.
Oh, me too, Boo Boo.
Just sharing that out, baby. Go ahead. You just,
I don't know how she
you just-
survived 3 days with me at DeadCon.
My goodness.
We had a lot of fun there. That was a great.
That was a good event. I had a blast.
What's Dead Wave? Somebody said the Dead Wave app is cool.
When I asked Roger when I was at Fear, Fest, if he could have lasted with me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
I was bummed I couldn't make that.
He was a toilet and a turd and a Howard. First he was a Howard, then he was a toilet, and then he was a turd, and then he had a side turd, and he was a toilet.
Toilet paper on my
A whole
field.
trio.
I had to go on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he is the aquatic entity demonologist.
The Three Stooges.
He was exercising the shit out of that. See what I did there? That must be my good friend Glenn Morgan.
Yeah, it says Facebook user.
Facebook user.
Thank you, Facebook user, whoever
Yes,
that is.
thank you.
See, Scott knows.
Yeah.
I remember Howard the Turd. Aaron said, was he wearing a thong? Oh, thank God, I didn't see that if he was.
No, I went commando.
Hey! Did you wear the helmet too?
Speedo. I was going to say Speedo, Howard, but
I would have had to go to the psych ward.
It was one of those O's. I don't remember.
The turd.
Well, Ricky's with Paranormal Encounters, and he's with Mr. Tim Mosley. He does a podcast on there. He's
Yeah.
a volunteer at the Haunted Old South Hospital.
Yep, Old South Pittsburgh. It's my home away from home.
Awesome. I like that place.
And I've seen on your profile, what's the deal with the Captain Kirk mask? I know you made it to look like.
Well, that's the
Michael
origin
Myers.
of Michael. That's where it came from.
Well, I
It's the
know
origin
that's
of the
what he did.
mask.
Right, it's the origin of the
Yeah.
mask.
Oh.
And I've seen that you made it rustic looking and everything. It came out pretty good.
Yeah. Until I butchered the eyes, but it's all good. I'll make it work. it's missing right now. It's gonna
Looks
have some more
good.
surgery.
I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm just messing around with it, see what I could do with it, and I'll get another one and do the final version of it.
Frontier.
So we was in Kansas, and today I received 2 phone calls. I don't know who it was, from Erie, Kansas. E-R-I-E, Kansas. So I'm trying to figure out who in the hell did I pass through there? I don't remember passing from Erie, Kansas.
That's eerie, though.
That is Erie. Twice.
been
they
a-
called me.
Howard, it was somebody who was really worried about your extended car's warranty.
I was just going to say that. I was going to say they
Let's
wanted
go.
to sell you a new warranty on your vehicle.
I was afraid that there might have been a bathroom I stopped in Kansas.
Wrote your name on the wall, huh?
Remember up there, Howard?
Well, they didn't have to have my name on the wall. It's
Call
just
paper
you go in
company that needed
afterwards.
to make sure you were stocked up.
Probably.
Your number
Probably.
867.
Does anybody else get the random like chain text messages too to their phone at night? Those
I
are the
did.
messages-
I try to block those.
I do too, but oh my gosh, they've been on it lately,
Even
and
when you
it's
block
just
it, they find
I got over like 300 block numbers on my phone now.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yep.
But I mean, it's like at first, when I get those extended warranty calls, the best one I've had so far, that woman called me up and it was right after the storm. And she calls me up. She says, can I interest you in something? We'd like you want a promotion and all this, blah, 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 blah. I said, look, lady, I'm really not interested in it right now. Can you call me back, like several months from now, because we just went through a storm. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yes, we could do that, but we want to offer you a new ring for your doorbell. And all I said, lady, as soon as I find my front door, I'll attach it.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh no!
She hung up so fast. I love
I
it.
was
my
like, were
God.
you the witch of Eastwick? Because my house is like blown apart and on top of you.
It's been crazy. Yeah. And I've been telling everybody, I was on the shitter today reading my Swiss Colony, and it's got some nice stuff in it this year, people. They actually have some clothing line, and then they got some food in there, and it's got some jewelry and some shoes and
Some
Oh my
potpourri,
God, shoes.
some air freshener, some
Some poofery
Ude toilet.
for the toilet bowl.
they had these little bitty things. It's like what they call them, the little English toffee. It's just like a little Heath bar. Just a little bitty square little Heath bars. And I did the math on it. It's 20 of them, okay? And it's like, all right. And I did the math. It's like $1.05 for each one that you buy in a box. $1. I can go buy me a couple of dollars and buy me a bag of those damn things at Walmart.
Yep,
You know?
that's the way to do it.
Get up the
Put it in
candy
the
aisle
box.
after every holiday. I'm telling you, I got a lot of stuff today after Halloween. For
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm
a piece.
I'm open up a bunch of it and put it in a shoe box for Jackie and say, here you go, Merry Christmas.
There you go. It's a thought that counts. There you go.
Oh, that woman's
That's
gonna
wrong.
beat my
That's
ass.
wrong.
She needs to.
Am I close to New Orleans? Yeah, I'm about 20.
They must
Well,
not know you.
no, they don't.
He's on the other side of Lake Pontchartrain.
I love you. All you guys will accept Howard Petrie and Tim Kohler, but
You know that's Eileen.
That's Eileen.
You know that's Eileen.
She loves us.
She
I don't
thinks she's
care if you
sneaky.
don't- I don't care if you don't love me, Eileen. I love you
I do. I love me some Eileen.
as a person.
She's crazy. I love her. I do.
I got a dirty look for my wife. I love everybody.
Not Tim, it's Crystal. She
Different
just looks
kind of love.
different. Way different.
Some more than others.
We served in Belle Chase, Louisiana. The one that asked me
Oh,
to do
wow.
that.
Yeah, I know where Belle Chase. That's right there in the West Bank. Yep.
Chris said this is what she looks like when she's not feeling well.
You did 12 years on the West, in Belle Chase. I know exactly where that's at. They had actually a long time ago. I don't know if they still have it there, but it used to be the Blue Angels and all that. Used to be their station there. So used to be able to go to air shows and stuff out there. in
Hello,
Belle
Blue Angels. I grew up around them in Pensacola.
Chase. They were
yeah.
stationed right here in New Orleans. Sure were.
Yep. I got that free air show that one time my dad, because he worked out there on Perdido Key, and oh my lord, that rocked my world as a kid. Ain't nothing
I wish I
like
knew who
seeing
that
Blue
was
Angels.
because they don't say the name. You have to allow when you Facebook user and you have to give us your name on there. Even if you don't want to just type it in behind the question that you have, that way we know who you are, and we can answer it for you. Whatever.
I've been seeing this one a while.
Hey, I think that might be my buddy Sean right there. I work
Yeah,
right
we're-
next to the Blues in Pensacola.
Cool. Yeah. But they
Yeah.
That's you, Sean. What's up, brother? Yeah, he works. He works right down next in the hangars and everything. You work on the air base, don't you?
So many people. With the Facebook.
Yeah.
Yep, Sean
Sean
Daniel.
Daniel.
That's him. Yep.
all right. So I mean, I used to get on a seaplane and fly out right off the Harvey Canal.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That'd been fun.
It was fun, especially like you think you're in a boat and all of a sudden you're in the air.
That would be wicked. I've never
And then you're
flown
coming back
flown
down
one
in the
of those.
water and you're on the boat again.
Landing would kind of be nerve-wracking to a point. I'd be kind of nervous my first time.
Yeah, but you're going through a canal where they got ships and other boats and barges in it. It's just a lot smaller than the Mississippi
Holy
River,
crap.
and these seaplanes are taking off and on, on and off and out of there every 30 minutes. So it was quite fun.
Hey man, Facebook user, what's up?
Rosie, what kind of ship were you on?
Me?
Yeah.
The kind that floats.
The guy that floats, I was going to say the same thing. My dad's retired, baby,
No,
26
I've done
years.
Harbor patrol and shore patrol the whole time.
I got you.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you are
I
up
was
there.
on the Kennedy, so I used to
Yeah.
watch them take off and land all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome. Yeah, my dad, he's retired, 26 years Navy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. 26 years.
Yep, I was born in Hawaii.
Ryan Daniel, I know who that is. I know him.
I'm in the Navy now.
Yeah.
The biggest floater I've ever
Yeah, you had that warship battle earlier. You're sinking some
Okay, so all
subs.
those-
Taking on the Swiss colony.
I know.
Yeah, there you go. We're going back in the 1700s, the early 1800s. Let's go.
So I got an investigation. Anybody got any investigations going on this week?
Nimitz. Very cool.
My imaginary one in my head.
No,
'Cause I
come
can't
back.
be out.
Actually, myself and Crystal and a few other members of our team have a residential this weekend.
Awesome.
Yeah, which is-
Residentials are the good ones.
He said the
well,
USS Nimitz.
that's always what I love to do. That's the whole reason why I'm in this field, is to help other people, and
Yes.
so that's, this lady is terrified. She's to the point where she's staying in hotels and
That's not cool.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
sad.
Well, I hope y'all can get her some answers, man. That's what it's about.
exactly.
When y'all coming in, y'all make sure y'all please allow us to see who you are, and you'll see right above it. If not, if you can't do it that way, just write your name right in behind it, so we know who we are talking to, or that way we can give you proper
Yeah,
recognition.
just put a dash and then your first name.
Your name, your
Figure
first
it
name's
out.
fine.
Yeah. Sean has most of those comments with the Facebook user. He's almost all of those.
Who's retired from investigating? That's what I want to know.
Oh, Tim. That's Tim. Ricky's partner, Tim Mosley.
Tim, yep.
And Ashley.
Yep. Yeah, after what we went through on my last show, like we described what we went through that's where I actually met him for the first time. And it was intense.
No. Tell us about it.
We
We
well,
got
that-
an hour. Go ahead. Tell us about it.
So, sorry, post COVID. Long story short, we were helping a friend of ours that ran a ghost tour at a jail, which is a crime and punishment museum, formerly in Ashburn, Georgia. They're no longer open, to my knowledge. But long story short, somebody in the past had already brought something in, and it was said to have been bound. But then somebody went back in and played with the Ouija board, not knowing or not having good intentions. Let's just put it that way, and opened up a whole world of that pissed off entity again. Got an attachment. Long story short, followed me home, got rid of it. And once we went back, which would be the weekend I met Tim at that jail, it wreaked havoc on everybody. It started off with, just like simple stuff, tugging on my shirt. Then I ended up getting scratched. And the next thing you know, we heard what sounded like the execution door for the gallows pop down. And you could hear the rope, like somebody being hung. You could hear the rope catch,
my
set,
God.
and vibrate.
Yeah.
Terrified the girls that were in that group. So that's when we should have, got the hell out of there, but we didn't. We stayed, and then we witnessed I'm not kidding you, 15,000-pound cage of cells. Literally, I didn't see it move. Tim saw it moved. It moved. I felt the vibration and everything. It was like somebody threw a hand grenade off in it. This is solid steel. It cracked the entire foundation of the cell that it was sitting on. some movie shit is what I call it. Then on top of that, our good friend Leon, who's also a priest and demonologist, he was doing his ritual, to bind this thing to the cell, because at that point, that's all we could do. Thank God he was there, because this thing, it was powerful, but long story short, it was messing with him, swinging at him. It was strange. It's just one of those weird experiences that you would see in a movie, and it took us a long time to finally come forward and really talk about it into the detail because of just what happened. And then he's not saying it's directly tied to it, but there was just a lot of things that happened afterwards that leaves him questioning, why, could this be tied to what happened, which, I mean, that place is just bad juju all around. The people that were running the organization and everything, it's terrible. What was that?
I'm sure in some way it was.
Oh yeah, because I had, around the same time he had his stuff happen, I had ended up breaking my foot flukely at football practice.
Yeah.
So it just, and after that it took me a long time to get back to the strength to feel comfortable investigating again.
Yeah.
Every time.
I guess we've been lucky to not have anything
Kitty,
like that
meow.
happen. Thank God. 'Cause I'm
Cattail.
I'm like super duper cautious about anywhere we go and anything.
Oh, you have to. You have to.
Jason hates me, I bet you, because he's probably like, God, you're no fun.
No, you have to be though. Especially going through. Most people don't realize that side of the field until they come into contact with it, and most of the time you don't get as lucky as me and Tim got.
Yeah.
To having somebody there at the time to make sure nothing really. But this thing, looking back at it, it's just like, wow. So I see. That's what he means by retiring.
Kind of resolve that problem? Did y'all resolve that?
No, unfortunately, after that, it just closed down. Just completely stopped operations. They found out because the person that was running it really didn't have good intentions. They were all caring about making a little buck.
Yeah.
And you know how that ends up. It never ends well.
No.
But personally, did y'all resolve that within
Yes.
yourself and your surroundings?
Yes.
And you went back home and
Finally we did. He found his calling, I found mine over the time. And I think our last episode we kind of finally nailed the nail in the final nail in the coffin, and we're able to move on past it and bury it. So
you can use that experience to help other people now.
Oh, 100%. That's why we told the story. We were going back and forth with that. It's like, no, we need to tell it because this could help somebody. To let other people know that, hey, even though it seems like it's not real, you're not crazy. Because I'm not kidding you. Just the amount of activity that was going on is like on a movie, like something you see on Poltergeist or something.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable.
Or what do they call those shows? Paranormal. What are they called? There's like 10 of them.
Oh, Paranormal Caught on Camera?
Yeah, no. The one that's about it's actually a movie and it's fictional.
Oh, Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, those. That's all.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
Kind of like that stuff.
Yeah.
You see people.
Yeah, it was.
By their foot.
Yeah, we were getting all sorts of stuff. Hits on the SB11 Intelligent telling me to leave the location.
Yeah.
It name dropped all of us. Huh?
I think anytime.
A name?
Did you leave?
Oh, yeah, I got out of there. And that's right as I got scratched. I started getting scratched. But then, no, we didn't leave permanently. We went back in because we had that crazy experience, and then that's when Leon stepped in and took over, and he pretty much told me at the end of the night, he's like, yeah, don't come back here. I'm like, believe me, I don't plan on it. But it's sad, though, because something dark like that can ruin such a good location that had a lot of really good paranormal activity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it wasn't closed down, it could have ruined people's lives too, though.
Yeah. Yep.
I tell everybody, if you're going to go in and you're going to do a jail, you have to expect some mean nastiness. Yeah. Because the people in jail aren't exactly in there for great reasons most of the time. No. So,
and they're going to be the same way they were when they were alive.
Yeah,
Crown Point, for instance.
Not everybody that goes to jail went to jail for drug abuse or drinking and driving or something like that. Some of the people that go in there are pretty nasty. And
murders.
Like my good friend Howard right up there says, if you were a butthead when you were alive, you're going to be a butthead when you were dead.
That's the truth. And that's the thing. Like, what made me put my guard down being at that location, because I knew it's like that was the first time I ever investigated, like, you know, what was a infamously known, I mean, as far as like murders and stuff like that going on inside of a jail, active jail like that. And I was like, okay, so maybe this is just me picking up on negative energies from a former inmate, you know, but turns out it was much darker than what I thought.
Yeah.
That's when you call me in.
Yes, exactly. Somebody said jails and hospitals are the worst, even residential location. Hospitals are my favorite, honestly. But the amount of activity that goes there, because, I mean, if you look at it, it's a breeding ground for paranormal activity. All the goods,
I mean, every time I
bads,
go to
and
the
uglies.
hospital, I bring my equipment in with me.
Yep.
I sneak stuff in.
When he
I tell
was
Jeff
sick,
to bring
he
it
brought
in.
it with him.
Yep.
When he had the blood clot.
And I tell everybody too, being here in Indiana, we have our own history. I come across a lot of Native American spirit. I come across a lot of old soldier spirits.
Yep.
Being right here in Indiana. But you got to remember, the War of 1812 was fought right here.
Yep.
We're right outside Ricky's
Fort
in
Wayne.
Fort Wayne.
Yep. Messinawa, 1812, which is over in
Yep.
Wabash, where Christy and Corey are.
Oh no, he's whining. He wants to go outside.
There's Chrissy. Speaking of Chrissy, yeah, me, Corey, and Chrissy have been out there a couple times.
Yeah, but the fort itself was built for the War of 1812.
Yep.
So that
Eel River Cemetery too. That had something to do with it.
and we have one of the few native cemeteries that actually have named tombstones for the natives.
Really?
Yes, it's right there by
I gotta go check
By
that
the-
out.
the 1812 battlegrounds of Messinawa.
Damn, we gotta check that out, man.
And the funny part is they buried them up on a hill, nowhere near the water, which goes against Miami tradition.
Yes.
And the soldiers are buried right next to the river.
Someone said as it was a direct insult, if you ask me.
And yeah. And the funny part was I was in the soldier cemetery doing an EVP session once and caught war drums.
Oh my god, we heard them the last time we were out at Messinawa. It's wicked, dude. I love hearing stuff like that. Oh my god.
Room. And I even moved to another location up the street and still got that again.
It's strange. It's so strange. That's what I love about the battlefields too. They have so much residual energy trapped. Like at Gettysburg, hearing the cannons go off at like right at the time park's gonna close.
That'd be awesome.
Even during the middle of the daytime, they don't allow reenactors to shoot live munitions anywhere on that part of the battlefield. Right. They have to go to the Daniel Lady farm. I heard them skip volley at the bottom of Culp's Hill in the middle of the daytime. I love it. We heard the horse snickering, I don't know, neighing or whatever you want to say, grunting. Down at the battlefield at Messinawa.
Like a ghost horse?
Yeah. No, because I remember it's me, Chrissy, Corey, Will, and Blake. 1 second. And we were standing, and I heard it. I initially heard it. It's like, why am I hearing a horse? Okay, I'm letting my mind get to me, so I kind of walk away from everybody. You hear it again. And I'm like, what the hell? There's a horse. And then Will comes up and says, yeah, and you could hear it. And then it started grunting. So it's like, dude, pull your light up. Make sure we ain't got wild boars out here. So he pulls his light up. There's nothing there. And Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy is actually there, too. And we went down to over, later, Corey brought me back over. He's like, yeah, you want to see something crazy? I'm like, yeah, what? He's like, this is where they staged horses. I'm like, get out of here. What?
Yeah, the cavalry would have been a bit.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were.
Hey, somebody's here.
cavalry.
Speaking of old hospitals, yes. OSPH is a place to be.
Ethan Roland.
Ethan, yeah, that's my buddy. Me and him go back since early high school. If anybody follows me, that's who I took to Waverly Hills with me this last time.
Hey, Ethan, go dogs. Yeah.
Yes. People
Ooh,
are
that
dying
was-
in my house.
That was lovely.
Sounds like it, man.
Yeah.
Are you being haunted
Wait, the
by
whole
me?
house had it.
It sounds like it's really dying back there.
Yes.
Like spitting up a lung in the background.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
I heard
me
too.
earlier today.
Like a big
I'm good now.
Yeah, I heard something kind of like that.
That's probably my dog trying to get in.
We all need to go to Gettysburg. Yeah.
I'm down. Let's go.
I know Bart is wanting to go there soon or in June
Yep. Good old Bart.
and take a lot of people.
So you want to go stand in the field?
Yeah, pretty much. They have a couple other places. I know a couple other spots around there, but my favorite field there is actually the wheat field, the bloodiest part of the battle.
It'd be cool to dress in military attire and like really get
Walk around? Oh yeah, people do it, and it gets. I brought my kepi out there. I got some pretty cool.
RPG is at Gettysburg. That'd be really awesome.
I've been to Gettysburg, but never on a paranormal investigation. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's fun. There's a lot to do,
You said
and it's such a
KTM
unique
outside.
place. Yeah. We got some shit talking in the comments between my two friends.
That's all right. We like shit talking.
Yep. Oh,
Howard.
Brinswellville
I have
Battlefield.
a question
yes.
for you, Ricky.
See now, Howard
Sure.
Howard there is a Tigers fan, and I'm a big time 4-leaf clover leprechaun fan.
Nothing wrong with the Irish or the Tigers. Go Tigers. I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan, but those are two teams I highly respect.
Irish. Like Irish.
He's
What
got
is
that.
the craziest piece of evidence you've ever caught, Ricky?
Craziest. That's a good one
Or most
that I've
unbelievable?
caught. Recently, I'd have to say probably some of the stuff we got at Waverly Hills back in 2020. I'm just, as far as like intelligence, as Class A EVPs, knowing what's going on around these, around their surroundings. It would have to be the fact when Bart was actually with me. We were going to retrieve one of my stationary recorders, and we were walking around. I believe it was on the second. Yeah, it was the second floor, and you could hear. I heard a voice come through, but when we played it back, upon hearing what it says, "You're off camera." Meaning, because they're so used, probably to seeing cameras. People always
Yeah.
film when they go there, for the most part, or setting up
never
cameras.
done
We didn't have
this?
cameras. We were down in
Something happened to the live.
what?
Something happened to the live, I think.
Uh oh.
It still says live.
On.
Yeah, we're still live.
It's live. But I got a message on my board that someone just said it. Something happened to the lives. We're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook's end. It is possible the stream was ended or deleted on Facebook. We'll keep trying to let you know once it's resolved. Please check your Facebook. Ensure the stream looks okay. If it continues for a while, try creating a new broadcast or just remove it from the destination.
Howard,
Then we add it.
Crystal said we're still live on Facebook.
I've still got you. Are they getting comments?
Are you streaming the multiple Facebook pages at once?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I am.
That could be that it ended on your other Facebook page.
I'm on Paranormal Swamp Investigations.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been on it off and on.
She's watching through Paranormal Swamp. She's going to switch over to things and make sure that we're still live there.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
what Irene said. Whew.
I'm looking at see if it's still on things.
Yeah, I was
It might
reading
be
that.
Jeremy. It might be Jeremy. That Wookie. He's playing some shit.
Yeah. What are you up to, Jeremy?
He's been on Facebook today. I saw him. He was breaking the rules.
Oh, she
We're not
busted
rolling
you.
on
Got him.
Little
Howard.
green dot by his phone.
Yeah, it ended on things.
It stopped on Things Network. Yep.
So something's wrong on there, maybe?
Somebody on could have reported.
Yeah, because they're blowing up the network support shit. It just ended out of nowhere. I wonder if they're having storms too.
Hold on.
No.
We're trying to end it and come back in.
If you want to, we can.
Hold on.
They just have to restart on
Yeah,
things.
Crystal's trying to do something.
If you leave the studio, Howard, I think you can go and can you still edit it while we're still on? Can you edit it while we're on? Or do you have to actually
Yeah.
stop it?
I think I can.
Like,
No, you have to restart a new live, I believe.
I have to end the broadcast and restart a new live.
Investigations is working fine. Things is not. I'm guessing somebody reported it through things.
Oh, I know who it is, though. I got potential candidates.
I should never win.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, I've got a good idea.
Yep.
Me
And
too.
it's not who I think it is. It's I think I know who would have been helping them, but that's okay. We'll figure it out.
Let's see, edit. Let's see. No. Things network.
It's weird that it wouldn't tell it to both.
We are losing auxiliary power. Scotty, beam me up. Scotty, are you still in there? Are you there?
I think. Wait. Which Scott? Because I think I smell
Scott or Scotty?
Smith. Yeah, I smell Smith now. He's still here. No,
All right, well,
he's gonna kill me later.
helping me out.
I smell Howard's catalog. It needs a
Why you
I
still got
know,
stink
man.
to it?
I was like enjoying my catalog too early.
nobody use that if you go to his house. Don't touch it.
Just sniff it. You'll get a good smell of Swiss.
Don't touch the November issue anyway.
It's cheese. Let's put it that way.
I don't think that was Swiss chocolate.
Yeah.
Hot chocolate. Hot cacao.
It's not allowing me to come in on things.
You're gonna have to close out the complete live and come back.
Controlling their meds.
Yeah, you'll have to close out the live completely and then come back on.
All right, let's try that.
Girl.
Yeah.